start with the lead guitar from Deep Purple, Mr. Simon McBride from Radionica Public Radio. It's an honor to have you here from Colombia, Simon.
Oh, thank you very much, man. Thank you for having me on the show.
First of all, Simon, have you been here in South America before?
I've only been in South America on holiday. It was a long time ago, but no, I've never actually played in South America before.
Where at? In which city?
I was in Mexico on holiday. I think it was Cancun or somewhere like that. It's a long time ago. I can't even, but 10 years ago, I think now.
Okay, Mexico is Central America. Now you're gonna be in South America. That
All right. Okay.
it starts from Colombia and finish in Argentina. So this is a bit different story right here in South America.
Okay. Yeah, my geography is not great.
But your playing is, man. So thanks a lot for your playing. I would like to ask you about your career, man, because as I told you before, I've been following you in Bluesonica, a blues show right here in Radionica, and I would like to know when you start, playing professionally and your story, behind.
Well, I started, when I was about 9 or 10 years of age, playing guitar, and yeah, the guitar was kind of lying around my house. It was my dad's, and I just started poking around with it and started playing, and then, eventually one thing led to another. I started learning songs, and I was one of these kids that was a very fast learner, so I was able to pick it up very quickly, and things came to me very quickly. Um, so yeah, so my life has been just all music. When, from the young age of 13, I was doing television shows.
Wow.
15, I won the UK Guitarist of the Year, and then I joined a band called Sweet Savage when I was very young. I was only 16 at the time, and I
Wow.
did some tours with those guys, and then I went. I did that for a while, and then I joined a guy called Andrew Strong. It was from a There was a big movie out years ago called The Commitments. It was a big Hollywood movie. It was based on an Irish kind of soul band, and Andrew, he was the singer in the band. So I toured the world with him. Wow, 6, 7 years as well, and then I come back and I kind of, I just decided that I wanted to do my own thing, and that's where I released my first record, which was called Rich Man Falling. So, and I've just been doing my own thing off and on. I've been in different bands, like I was part of Snake Charmer, which is kind of a super group made up of guys from Whitesnake and
Yeah.
Thunder and stuff like that. So, and I've just done various other session stuff, but most of the time I've been focusing on my own solo project, and well, up until last year, until I got the call to do Deep Purple. So, but yeah, it's I've had a very very busy career. I'm very fortunate to, to be able to play my guitar and play music for a living. It's a great thing, and I'm very lucky to be able to do that. So yeah, that's my career in a nutshell, as they say over here.
Wow, what a nice answer. You grew up in Belfast or any other city?
Yes, no, I grew up in Belfast.
That's great. I was doing a special with a friend of mine on the radio last week, doing like the best Ireland bands, and
Yes.
and I started, thinking of lead guitars like Gary Moore, like Rolly Gallagher, and you are part of this, man. You gotta be proud of the Ireland power.
Yeah, I am, it's a wonderful thing being able, having your name. I still don't believe it though. I still, I, I see my name up, besides of the likes of Gary Moore and Rory, and even I still don't even believe my name's in Deep Purple. That's the funny thing. But that's just, that's just me, I suppose. I'm very proud, that people hold me in the same manner or right as those guys. So it's an honor for me, like, which is great.
Totally. Before start talking about Deep Purple, I would like to ask you for your brand new album, The Fighter. Uh,
Yes.
I, I'm very proud that I'm talking with you, you know, because I like it a lot, like Trouble in 2020. What can you tell us about The Fighter, your brand new album?
Well, yeah, The Fighter is it's brand new, but it's old for me because that album, to believe it or not, that was written and recorded pre-COVID. It was way
Oh,
before
really?
COVID. It was
Wow.
just it was about to be released, and then the pandemic hit, and then so everything just shut down. So everything was put on hold. So yeah, it's a brand new album, but it's it's old for me. It's about 6 years old because I already have a new album. A new album's worth of material ready to go for a second album. But the Fighter album, I'm very proud of that record. It was a slightly different route for me to go in regards to music. I decided to focus a lot more on the song content rather than the guitar content,
Uh,
um, because most of my records prior to that were all mostly guitar driven, guitar led, and when it came to the songwriting. But on this occasion, I worked with a songwriter, and we basically wrote all the songs together. But the most important thing was the song. The guitar wasn't the main point in it. I could put solos in, but that was all like afterwards and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm very proud of it. There's some cool stuff on there, I think. Um, you know, and you mentioned the track "Trouble." "Trouble" was one of those songs that was written in 5 minutes.
wow.
So it's I find some of the best songs are the ones which are written in 5-10 minutes. It's just everything just flows naturally and comes very easily to you. So yeah, but I'm very proud of that record.
Wow. And you said that you got ready a new one. So let us know about it. You know, it is already a record, or it's a process.
It's I have a load of songs which I've started recording. It's not fully recorded yet. Um, I was doing it, and then obviously I got the call to do the Deep Purple thing. Um, so yeah, when it will be released, I don't know. It probably won't be released. I would say to maybe the end of next year or the year after. I would
Okay.
say because record companies have their ways of doing things, and so I just have to follow the rules, and that's it. But yeah, it's a little bit. It's pretty much something similar to the Fighter, only I would say it's a bit harder, but more rockier. I would say it's
Right.
a bit more hard rock. I would say the new stuff. So, but yeah, we'll see. All in good time, as they say.
Excellent. We'll be alert, you know, as soon as the record comes out to play to the listeners, because we love your music.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you very much.
Okay, so now you received the call. Were you friend for any of the members of Deep Purple, or how this call came of your house?
Well, yeah, I know Don Airy very well.
Don Airy.
I've played with Don for 10 years now. I also know Ian Gillan very well, and I played with
You
him.
played with him here.
Yeah, off and on. I've also know Roger, and I know Pacey as well. I've known them all. I played with them all, but never at the same time. But so yeah, and I get on very well. So when unfortunate circumstances, but I think I was kind of the natural fit for the band because, as I know Don and play with him and play with Gillan, and I know the rest of the guys, so we all get on very well. And but yeah, it was still when I got a call to do it, it was like yeah, it's just a bizarre feeling. I've never, I think I was jumping for joy. um, but yeah, no, it's a great thing, to be part of Deep Purple. The name Deep Purple is just iconic, and I'm very lucky that I can put my name to that as being part of it. Um, but yeah, it's the guys are great, and all the crew, everybody's it's like a big family on the road, and we all have a lot of fun, and we all get on very well, and but yeah, I'm very very honored to be a part of the whole thing.
You must be, you know, after we hear that something was happening with the exposed with the lead guitar from Deep Purple, you think yourself, so who's going to be in that place? But after you tell us where you come from, you are the perfect guitar player from Deep Purple, I guess. So I think it's going to be a new sound for Deep Purple, definitely, and I can't wait to hear you playing with them. How many shows have you played with them already?
Oh, I would say probably around 70 to 80 shows from last
Wow.
year and this year so far. I think, I started in May last year. So when we had three big tours, and then we're just back from Japan, and we did some stuff in the
Wow.
US there as well. So um, then obviously we go over to South America, and then we've some more European tours this year as well. So it's been busy. So I've done a fair amount of shows with them. No.
That's a lot of shows. I never expect that. So how you feel? You are now part of the Purple.
Yeah, it's I'm part of it. It's a weird thing. I'm part of it, but I still don't think I'm part of it. But that's in my head. That's in my brain. Thinks that um, there. Yeah, it's the funny thing is you feel part of the band more. It's not necessarily when we're on stage. It's just five guys on stage having a bit of fun. That's all that is. It's more when you have to make the decisions on things, and I get the call. What do you think? And I'm like, what are you asking me for? Oh yeah, I'm one of the bosses. Okay, so yeah, it's that's where it starts to be real when you have to make silly decisions like whatever financial stuff and that sort of thing. But yeah, musically, it's just fun. We're just five dudes, as I said, playing on stage, having a laugh, and just creating music.
And how's the relationships inside the band? How you see these old folks doing rock and roll after 60 years?
Yeah, you know what? That for me, the funny thing was, when I got the call to do the show or do Deep Purple, it was, I'm well aware of what age they are, and unfortunately, there are some artists out there who are of an older generation, and they can't do it anymore. But the guys in Purple, they can still play their asses off.
Totally.
They are shit hot. Excuse my language, but
No,
still,
totally.
and I really hope when I get to that age, I can still play as well as they do. So. Um, yeah,
Totally
there's
right.
obviously certain limitations that we have, like especially with Ian Gillan being a singer, and like Ian's what 76 or something,
Incredible.
and obviously things he sang in his 20s, it's impossible to do now, and but he's still a great singer. He's adapted, he's changed the way he sings a little bit, and he's Ian Gillan. He's an icon. He's one of the most iconic rock singers on the face of the planet. So,
Totally.
but yeah, no, they're all amazing to play with, and and Don, he's just a genius, on
He's a genius, sir.
on the keys. So I'm very very lucky and very very glad to be a part of it and get to play with him.
Okay, Simon, this is going to be your first time in Colombia on the Monsters of Rock, and
Yes.
this is our first Monsters of Rock. So we are very happy, and I want to let you know something. Deep Purple is been just once in Colombia, and it wasn't the best show. The sound was very creepy, but this time you guys are going to be in the most important venue in Bogota, the capital of Colombia. This is the stadium. It's pretty near here from my house. So how you feel being in this bill with kids, scorpions, Halloween? I mean, it's got to be something for you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've never been to Colombia before, or as I said earlier, I've never been to really anywhere in South America. So, I'm looking forward to it because I've heard, that the audiences are very lively and very, they love, you guys love the music. So, which is great for any band, you know. And be part of a festival with Kiss and the Scorpions and stuff. You know, they're all big iconic rock bands too. You know, so it's good to be part of it. And I'm sure the sound will be a lot better. You know, this time hopefully. Well, we have a great crew, to be honest, and our sound guy he's probably one of the best in the world. Our sound guy,
I know, Simon, because as I told you, at the venue, at the first concert from Deep Purple, and the only one in Colombia, the venue, it was the worst. But the engineer, somehow he did it. I mean, it wasn't sound too loud. It was quiet, but you can hear. Now we have the revenge. You know, just tell the guy and tell the dudes from Deep Purple that this is the revenge from Colombia, the second concert, and you're going to have the place to blast.
Yes, well, we'll certainly blast it, all right. You know, we're very loud anyway on stage. It's as old school as you get, you know.
Okay, Simon, what do you want to tell to the rockers that they are going to be expecting Deep Purple, expecting you as the new guitar guy from Deep Purple, and we are ready to rock?
Well, yeah, we're ready to rock too. You know, just people just to expect, you know, a good show. It's going to be, we're entertaining. You know, we're all fired up and ready to do it. Yeah, I just do my thing. I play guitar the way I play guitar, and that's it. I don't, I don't try to copy anybody, you know. But so it's, I hope everybody in Colombia has a good time and enjoys the show. That's the main thing.
Thank you very much, Simon, for your time. You're very, very kind. So I hope to see you here as soon as you get to Bogota.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.
All right. Have a good one, man.
All right. You too, man. Cheers.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.